It's high noon in the Rocky Mountain West. It's time to talk real estate with Joe Clement.
Call in and ask a great investment question.
I-25 Radio presents
Real estate's my game.
I-25 Real Estate, presented by RE/MAX Property. And now, here's your host, Joe Clement.
Good afternoon, everybody. April 11th. The sun is shining. It's 71 degrees out there. Thank you, Lee Roberts. Because it's time to go buy a house.
It's April 11th?
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's my 3-year anniversary.
You've been with RE/MAX Properties that long?
To the day.
Yeah, but you were with us before for 3 years.
All right, fine.
You took a year break. Welcome, Amy Lassen. She's right here next to me.
Happy Friday, Joe.
She's got some scoops for us today you're going to love. Happy Friday, Amy. Here we go. What's happening in the market? The listings are pouring in. A year ago, in March, we had 3,069 active listings. Today, we have 3,572. We're up 500 listings.
Good grief.
Over a year ago.
Well, yeah, they were kind of flying off the shelves last year.
Well, the rate was still 3.5.
Yeah.
It's now 4.4.
We don't have free money now, but we have pretty cheap money.
Semi-free.
Yeah.
It's not bad. So year-to-date closed 2290. A year ago, in March, we had 2189. So we are 100 over closed transactions. No, closed addresses, excuse me, from last March. So things have perked up. And actually at RE/MAX Properties, the sponsor of this real estate show, we had a great March for under contracts.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah, we had 398 homes we put under contract the month of March for a little over 100 million in volume, which was the strongest March we have had in a long time.
Yeah.
Like probably since 2006, I think. But
wow.
Anyway. So, yeah, I'm supposed to tell you that this show is sponsored by RE/MAX Properties, 4 locations right here in beautiful Colorado Springs. 2630 Tenderford Hill Street, 102 South Tejon, 1740 Chapel Hills Drive, and 1761 Lake Woodmore Drive. 4 great locations with 210 fabulous agents ready to serve you with your buying and selling needs. 719-540-HOME. 540-HOME is the main number you can call. That's 4663. 540-4663, or just catch us on the internet at www.homescolorado.com. All right, Amy, let's just take a quick look at the breakdown.
Yeah.
We still have an overload of sales going on in the 0 to 250 with 1,308 active and 1,170 under contract.
Wow.
1,170. That's 66% of the market on solds. We've sold 1,506 out of the 2,290. It's 1,500. Excuse me, it's 1,504, not 6. Okay, so that's 66% of the total solds. Still cranking the low numbers.
Well, absolutely. And
Yeah.
it just says something about the community we live in. We're not Boulder, and that's fine.
Yeah. 250 to 500. There's 1,652 active, 570 under contract, and closed just under 700, 698.
Okay.
That is 30% of all the closed sales is
That's a little bit down from last year, isn't it?
250 to 5.
But
Yeah, it was
barely.
like 33 or 4.
Right, right.
Okay, 500 to 750. 353 active, 77 under contract, and 72 sold. 3% of the market. Of the sold market, that is. And here's where it gets a little soft. 750 to 999. 122 active, 14 under, and 11 sold. Yeah.
Well,
That's 0.5% of the market.
that's, yeah, not much.
Yeah. Million and above, 137. 5 under contract, 5 sold. 5.5% of the market.
Right. So for our homeowners who are hoping to get top dollar for their $2 million house, this isn't the best news, but I think the thing that it says about our marketplace and about our community is that we are affordable, right? This is a beautiful town. You can drink the water, for heaven's sakes.
Yeah,
I go to my sister's house and I have to use the filter, and she lives in Denver.
Well, that's sorry, Denver.
We're not landlocked like Boulder.
We do have some.
We have some room to grow.
Yes,
and so this is the reason the affordable price range is our majority.
Okay. Well, let's break this down. Where are these? So 500 and above, 5 sold, 51 active, 5 pending. Black Forest. In Briargate, 6 sold, 30 active, 5 pending.
So what is that? Pine Creek?
For 500 above, most likely.
Okay. Not on my street.
Northwest. Northwest. 13 sold, 45 active, 4 pending.
So is that
could be Mountain Shadows, and it could be Peregrine.
So, sure. Okay.
For this 5 and above.
Yeah.
Northgate. 13 sold, 32 active, 10 pending. That's Flying Horse area and so forth. Yeah. Southwest, 129 active, 12 sold, 24 pending. All right. And then Tri-Lakes, 20.
And Southwest includes how big an area? Is it like everything south of...
No. It's down 115. You go on both sides of the highway there for Southwest. You go Cheyenne Meadows and all the way in through there.
Okay.
Over by King Soopers and then across into Brommer Bluffs and all that over by the hotel.
Where does it start? Like, is it just south of 24?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so Tri-Lakes, 116 active, 20 sold, and 23 pending. So Southwest has 12 and Tri-Lakes has 20. So,
you're catching up.
So this is just the beginning of the year. Tri-Lakes has already got
but
8 more.
Oh, well, show me again. I'm all confused because I thought you said, oh, you're right. Never mind. I was looking at the...
It's not bad.
But your pending number, look at you.
Oh, yeah, 24 pending in the Southwest and 23 in the Tri-Lakes.
In case the Wheatons are listening, we're just a little competitive.
Yeah, we are. Okay, so there's only a couple sold in the million and above, 5 actually. Where did they happen? 2 Southwest, 1 Northgate. Where's the rest of these? There's 5. Oh, I know where they are. They're up in, like up the mountain with some land and so forth up in Woodland Park and Divide, actually. Yeah. But in the city proper, it looks like 2 down in the Southwest area and 1 Northgate. The other 2 were up the mountain with some land and stuff. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, that's what's going on out there. It's busy. The phone is ringing. The door is swinging. There's things happening, and we like that. There's a lot of activity, and we are going to have a great Saturday in real estate here in Colorado Springs because tomorrow there's a lot of showings. And then Sunday, we really messed up the open houses, Lee. 40 degrees, come on. How can you go from 70 to 40?
Well, I asked for this weather today, and so that was the trade, It was a choice.
Well, when I left the office this morning to come down here to this beautiful office, the phone was really ringing.
Yeah. Well, I just said for the radio show, I want a gorgeous Friday, and Mother Nature said, all right, well, I'm trading you for Sunday.
Oh, it wasn't Lee? Oh, okay. Sorry. Thank you, Mother Nature. It is gorgeous. We just saw a convertible of an old classic car go by. Cool. Got the top down. All right. So what's going on in the community, Amy?
I don't know. What can I do tonight besides work? Come on. Pick something else for me.
I got it. Opening night, Sky Sox.
Yay!
Well, you know what I'm happy for those guys? It's going to be a really nice night. I mean, the temperatures are not going to dip into the 30s. It's going to... it'll be in the 60s and 50s,
Yep.
It'll be nice. And especially at the first few innings, it's going to be real nice. So Sky Sox tonight, they got a lot of stuff going on out there. And, look, here's some birthdays, Amy. I've got some birthdays for you. Ready?
Birthdays?
Yeah, Joel Gray, little short guy that was
I know Joel Gray.
Actor, dancer, 82.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, he's a cabaret guy.
Here's your Uncle Louis, or is that Louise? Lasser.
Oh, I don't know.
That's your cousin.
Oh, apparently so. I don't know.
75 today. Yeah, actor, let's see. Marsha Taylor, 67. Bill Irwin, 64. Country singer. Jim Lauderdale, 57. Some of these names I've never heard of.
I was going to say, I don't know who these people are.
Yeah, we're not going to read all these. All right. Oh, I know this person right here. Singer Josh Stone. I've got it right in here in Pandora. That little girl can sing. She's 27.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. She is really good. And she's a blues singer.
Oh, that's great.
That's probably why nobody's heard of her but me.
So if my kids poo-poo the idea of opening night, what else could I do?
All right, let's take a look. Let's see, the Mad Hatter Tea Party. That probably won't work for you. That's going on in Colorado City tonight. And then Ural Space Party. What is that? The Colorado Springs Science Center, 6:30 in the Fine Arts Center. That's a science thing. Your kids would be into that. Mm-hmm. Some kind of Fine Arts Center, 10 a.m. to 5 on, I think it's tomorrow. You got the Native American folk art.
Ooh,
that's
nice.
Cool. And then, what is this one? Wednesday. That's next Wednesday. You're not going to want that. Okay.
What? You just want me to work all day on Wednesday. That's all.
Yeah, don't show her that. We need her to work. Okay, don't forget the Cinco de Mayo Fiesta and Car Show, May 3rd. That's that, Cinco de Mayo weekend.
Yeah. Where is it going to be?
I don't know.
Remember the car club that our guest last week was telling us about?
Yeah,
Jen?
that was cool. Yeah. That's just down around the corner.
Yeah.
No, that's not where it is.
Okay.
I don't know where this is. Look at this. Huh. See if you can figure it out. Live bands, DJ, 11 to 11.
The Expo Center? Is that what that says?
Oh, you know where that... Oh, that's the Expo Center right up there by UCCS.
Okay.
That financial
okay.
center. Okay, so here you go, folks. Next week, I think, is Easter, right?
It is.
Yeah, you got a bunch of Easter brunches coming up here. We can just tell you, there's some featured in the Go magazine today. Do you remember on Old Colorado or on Colorado Avenue, 1015 West Colorado Avenue, there was a little French restaurant, La Crepe or something like that? I can't remember. No, maybe it wasn't that. It was called. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, and then was
a little yellow house. Well, the house is painted, the whole thing's redone, and it's called Le Bistro.
Oh, okay.
So it's different. They got a special brunch from 11 to 3 on Easter. And here's one, the Bonefish Grill.
Ooh.
Yeah. Offers brunch 9:30 to 2 on Sundays. Sounds like it's every Sunday. Huh. Well, then there's some other ones. Believe it or not, Over Easy, right downtown here, up the street. They've got a brunch on Easter Sunday. McKinsey Steakhouse, just south of us here.
They opened an Over Easy up there by Bonefish.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, it's right by Hacienda, actually.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. I see 5262 North Nevada.
Yeah.
And over here in South Tejon. Wow. Anyway, Stagecoach Inn has a brunch. That's great. So glad to see those guys still going at it. All right, so a couple other things.
I'm surprised you don't have concerts for me. Dang it.
No, here's what I got. Well, no, we got some concerts.
Okay, good.
The Sports Corps put the calendar in. And, we've got everything from championship, world championship qualifier with men's and women's USA volleyball teams, May 15th to the 18th. So then you got the Sports Corp Golf Tournament, May 21st. Then you get into June. It's all about hill climb stuff from 20th to the 29th, and that's the 29th is the hill climb.
Are we doing anything here downtown for the hill climb?
I don't think so.
I meant here at the office. Because don't they usually have a thing downtown?
I don't see it though. Let's see. It's all about the hill climb, and it's one auto show, and then there's a hill climb fan fest. Maybe that's
what it is. I remember last year, and I thought we were downtown for fan fest.
I think that's it. I think you're right. So then the state games in July. Sports Corp sponsors the Rocky Mountain State Games.
Okay, I'm sorry. What is Sports Corp?
Sports Corp is a support group that does a great job of supporting all the local governing bodies of the Olympics. So USA Hockey, USA Swimming, USA anything. It's here in town.
Yeah.
The Sport Corp sponsor, is in the background helping them with events and so on and so forth, like that qualifier USA volleyball tournament. That's a big kind of thing they do. But then over the years they've taken over the hill climb, and that's a huge event for them. And the Rocky Mountain State Games is a huge event. That's where everything from A to Z. I mean, you've got track events and all kinds of events going on.
Yeah.
And it's age group all the way up. Seniors and everything. So it's a pretty cool deal. So July 25th, there's the celebration for the opening of the Sports Corp Rocky Mountain Games.
Okay, great.
That's downtown.
Okay, good.
That's a celebration. That's for sure.
Let's have a party.
Yeah. And then in August, we've got the USA Pro Challenge. That's that bike race that comes blowing through town, and that is cool. And they are deeply involved with that.
Yeah.
So anyway, and then this is a new one. The Broadmoor is sponsoring, of course, the Pikes Peak Hill Climb now, which is great. And the Broadmoor has, on the 24th of August, the Pikes Peak Cycling Hill Climb.
That sounds terrible.
No. Well, I wouldn't want to do it, but it'd be fun to watch. Yeah. And then September 6th and 7th, the Pikes Peak Downhill Skateboard Invitational. Have you seen this?
No.
They go down Pikes Peak on the road on skateboards.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the 28th of October, the annual Sports Corp Hall of Fame dinner.
Okay. Have you ever climbed to the top of Pikes Peak, Joe?
Climbed? No.
Yeah. I have not either. And one year my son said, "Hey, Mom, my buddy and I are going to climb the top of Pikes Peak. Would you pick us up?" And I said, "Sure." I didn't realize I was going to have to take a half day off from work.
Yeah. It's not just around the corner.
Took me a long time to get up there. It took me a long time to get back.
Best way to do that is to take the Cog Railway.
Well, they were very proud of themselves. They got up there in about 7 hours, and they slept all the way home.
Well, my son Tony ran the marathon last summer.
That's great.
Ran up and down.
Crazy.
I mean, and he's done the ascent before, but this last summer he did up and down. Whew. He was hurting for a week.
Oh, I believe it.
But he's in his 30s. He's strong. He can do
His mom didn't have to pick him up, so that's cool.
No. Stargazers has got a whole bunch of things going on. Firefall's coming in Saturday the 26th. That's a great band. And then you got Tiny Barge Dance Party. Remember Tiny Barge? You don't.
I do
Never
not.
mind.
I don't. And
then Cinco de Mayo Dance Party on May 5th, or 3rd, 3rd. Cinco de Mayo is May 5th, but of course Saturday is the 3rd, so that's what that's all about. Dot Zero, May 31st. That's a good one. I like Dot Zero, good jazz band.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a bunch of stuff always going on at Stargazers.
There's a Kiss tribute band.
Where?
Right there.
Oh yeah, Friday and April 18th. That's next week.
It's funny because I heard something on the radio about a Kiss tribute band.
Yeah. So there's movie reviews in here. We won't get into that, but the one I'm disappointed in is Draft Day with Kevin Costner is rated C.
Oh.
I want to see that. It's all about football draft.
The previews
NFL.
made it very tempting. Yep,
Yeah.
that is disappointing.
Yeah, I thought it'd be more. Yeah. Anyway, Frozen is now playing, a lot in the around in theaters, and We got the CD. My wife bought the CD for the grandkids. We've seen it like 7 times. They love that movie. I fall asleep every time.
That is a thing that is a great source of joy to me, that I can quote children's movies to you and you always know what I'm talking about.
Oh, and I got to. Speaking of this, hold on, everybody. I told you guys I was taking my grandkids to Disney on Ice last Friday night.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Was it?
We were so fortunate. We were 5 rows up from the ice.
Wow.
My little 2.5-year-old grandson, his eyes were popping out. I mean, they were big as saucers. It was so fun.
That's great.
I mean, he's a big Minnie Mouse fan. So.
Yeah, yeah.
And they celebrated their 86th birthday.
Wow.
Yeah. They look like 15.
Wow, that's, yeah. How can you tell with mice, right?
Especially when they're on skates and stuff. Oh, God. Let's see. Who was there? Of course, Donald Duck was there. Goofy was there.
How long does a show like that run?
Woody was there.
Really?
Woody and Buzz Lightyear was there. Skating. Oh, and the Lion King group was there.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Well,
that's
it's
quite
Disney.
That's quite a show.
Disney on Ice. So a lot of their stars from all the movies. And you know who showed up? Jiminy Cricket and Pinocchio.
Oh,
Yeah.
just for the rest of us.
It was. I don't think my grandkids knew who they were.
Oh, no.
No, I think they knew Pinocchio, but they didn't know Jiminy.
But you did tell me the food was a little terrifying.
I'm not going to go into that. We didn't have any dinner. We got down there at 6, so we get in there and see everything, get our seats. So we ate dinner there.
Yeah. Not quite what you expected. Well, it kind of was.
I was warned.
Yeah.
Expensive, like toys and cups with ice in it for $12.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be.
They make
save up for next year.
They make some big bucks at those things. But oh my goodness. I mean, the World Arena is a great venue, and it was great. It was just great. Speaking of that, Huey Lewis is coming on the 22nd of August. That is. Now this is new. I didn't see this last week. Michael Jackson Thriller.
Yeah, what is that?
June 29th. Well, it's a tribute type thing, and it's and what I have heard is the guy who plays Michael. Obviously, it's not Michael. It's the guy who plays him is supposed to be awesome.
Oh, yay!
Yeah. So that's coming to the World Arena on the 29th of June. So that's not too far. Matt Nathanson and Gavin McGraw. Those are 2 popular guys right now.
Mm-hmm.
And they are June 30th. So the night after Michael is these 2. So we got Professional Bull Riders May 2 through 4. B.B. King on the 14th of August. And Pat Benatar on the 19th of August. Holy cow. And then Alison Krauss. Krauss. Thank you. I knew that would
At Union Station, where she started.
Station.
Yep.
And she's coming out on July 27th. Good stuff right here in fabulous Colorado Springs. You don't have to go to Denver.
No.
I mean, you could, and there's some great stuff going up there, I'm sure. But right here in our own beautiful town.
That's right.
We've got some great stuff happening, starting with the Sky Sox tonight.
Yes.
Unbelievable. And it's a great weather night, great weather day for Sky Sox.
Sure
opener.
is.
Because I remember many days when it's been like a little nasty for them with some snow flurries. They're scheduled to play on Sunday. That's not going to be a fun day. 40 degrees and 2 inches. So this is Real Estate on I-25 Talk Radio. Joe Clement, Amy Lassen, KCBR 1040 AM, 98.5 FM. Sponsored by RE/MAX Properties. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. Is that who I think it is? It's Huey Lewis in the news, ladies and gentlemen, August 22nd. World Arena.
Yep, that's him.
Yeah. Did I tell you I saw him in person? We had him at the RE/MAX convention as our fun night singing group.
That's phenomenal.
He was good. He looked a little tired.
Yeah.
But he sounded great.
Well,
Huey Lewis.
That's what I thought of the picture of you and Stevie Nicks. You definitely look better than her.
She's tired.
She did look a little tired.
I did get my picture taken with Stevie Nicks backstage after she performed last year for us at the RE/MAX
2 years
convention.
ago. No, that was last year.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, this year we had Keith Urban. I couldn't believe that. I didn't get backstage with him.
No, but he was phenomenal.
But I did. We did a bunch of us. They threw out guitar picks, and some of the guys I was with got the guitar picks.
Got a guitar pick?
Yeah.
With some sweat on it? Is that how that goes?
I don't know. I mean, it was cool.
He's a very good performer.
Oh my God, you should hear him play the guitar. Whew. Well, you did. You were
did.
There.
I was right there.
That's right. I forgot about it.
Yeah.
You were there. I was in row 2 and you were in row 10.
I took a few pretty cool pictures.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Can you tell we're into music? But we're also into real estate.
Bit.
All right, let's get on to real estate. So, Amy.
Yes.
It's a great time to look at houses. What should they do? Should they just call off every sign, or should they get a buyer agent?
I think they should drive up and down every single street, use as much gas as possible, call every realtor in Colorado Springs, one at a time.
She's being facetious. No, that's not the way you do it. How do you do it? I mean, what should these folks do? First of all, they need to get qualified, of course.
Yeah.
But they need to do that with their real estate professional, by their side.
But I think, we all want freedom. Don't fence me in, man. Don't tread on me. We all want to be able to do our own searching and have freedom. Mm-hmm. And, so where can I sort of have my cake and eat it too? Well,
that's what we want to talk about today. There are, new systems with technology.
Yes.
That is, superb for the buyer to go with, rather than calling off signs the old-fashioned way or driving around and trying to find brochure boxes that have
there's no flyers. Darn it. The flyers are out. I mean,
it's just not the way to do it. So, in the last few years, the mobile apps have been coming up, and, that's cool. But there's some good ones and bad ones, and we'll tell you right now that Zillow and Trulia are not the ones to use, because the data they get is not current sometimes. When they have the wrong data, getting it changed is virtually impossible, and it's just not good to use those venues.
I want to emphasize how true this is. Yeah. You and I have both had a client call us and say, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why didn't you tell me about the house on Stone? I saw it on Zillow. And you pull it up, and it sold 2 years ago. Ridiculous.
Well, they didn't get it.
No.
They didn't get the message.
No, the information is not current.
And that's sad that we've got to put up with that.
Yeah,
But they've got our data, and I don't
just leave it there.
Necessarily agree with that system, but we have to live with it. That's what the National Association of Realtors wanted to do, and that's what we do. We get the data out there, and it does give more eyeballs on your home for sale.
It's true. A lot of them are current.
When you're a buyer, it may not be the best way to search, especially if you're out riding around. So how should they do it?
Oh, my goodness. I think they have to use our app. It's the coolest thing ever.
Wait, our app? We have an app?
We have an app.
APP?
APP.
You mean you go to the iTunes?
You go to the App Store, man.
App Store and buy it. You don't have to buy it. It's free.
It's true. It is free.
So what do you put in?
RE/MAX Properties.
And it comes up?
It comes up. That's exactly.
We must be the only one in the country. Cause
we're the only RE/MAX Properties that has this app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about in Colorado Springs? Does any other real estate company have an app?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how I would search that. Does anybody have any? I mean, they don't have this app, and I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
So
we are the first to have
I think we're it. Yeah. I think we're the first.
We get the
so if you go to the App Store, and for right now, for the rest of April, it's only going to be for an iPhone or an iPad. Okay, that's just for the rest of this month.
May 1st, it's the whole enchilada, right?
Well, there's always new platforms, but they're going. The next step would be Android. But for people who have maybe a Surface type device, that's not yet in the pipeline. So, but for your iPad or your iPhone, you could download the app, type in RE/MAX Properties. Yeah. It will pull up RE/MAX Properties by Home and Do. Is that the silliest thing you ever heard? Home and Do.
No, I like that. So is there a passcode or a code?
There is a passcode. So what happens though is you just click on the icon, and it does all the normal App Store stuff. Do you want to install this? Yes. And eventually it's going to ask for your code, and the code is results. That's the code. Now, I don't know at which point in the process Home and Do is going to email you, because you have to put in your email address to set up the account. And Home and Do will email you and ask you to confirm this really is you. So the app won't be live for you to play with on your phone or your iPad until you hit confirm in your email.
Oh, well,
But
that's normal.
yeah, that's absolutely normal. So the code is results.
And the reason the code is results is because you get results when you use this app. Tell us why.
Oh my goodness. The things this thing, it'd be easier to list the things it doesn't do, but I guess that wouldn't be as fun. So you can hold this device up with an iPad, because on an iPhone it's too small. But with an iPad, you can hold it up and actually point in the direction you want to see properties, and it will pull those properties up.
That's magic.
It's like a telescope or something. I don't know.
What's it called?
No, we're not techie enough.
Augmentation or something? What is it?
Augmented reality.
Augmented.
So you use augmented reality, but just even on your phone. And you and I were playing with this morning. You can pull up a property search, and it'll either pull up what's near you, or you can narrow it down by criteria. And both are great. Yes, I want to know what's close by. And no, I'm not interested in a 2-bedroom. I want a 4-bedroom, that kind of thing.
So let's take this scenario.
Yeah.
You've got a buyer and you're working Briargate, and you just looked at 4 homes in Somerville.
Yeah.
And, they say, you know what, Somerville's nice, and we saw 4 homes, but they're just not quite what we're thinking. What else you got, Amy?
Yeah.
And you can take your iPad.
Yep.
Right then and there,
Yep.
standing on the front porch of that house, the last house you're showing in Somerville, and hold it up. And then, isn't there a thing on there that you can actually control how far out it'll reach and
That's
find
right.
things? So you can go a mile, you can go 2 miles, and they're searching in the Briargate area. They want District 20 schools. They
Yep.
want a certain criteria right there. So you go, well, let's just take a look.
Yes.
And you do a 1.5 or 2 miles, and you push a button, and then here comes
They
what?
just pop up.
Up on your screen, there's
Right.
a map.
Yes.
And these icons
Bing,
come up
bing,
of all
bing.
these listings.
Yes.
And these are actual listings that are in MLS
Yes.
and listed. And then
Correct.
you touch it, and what happens?
It opens up all the information.
Oh, get out.
Everything.
You're kidding.
All the photos.
Come on.
The detailed description.
Photos?
Absolutely. Number of bedrooms and baths, square footage, lot size, year built. I don't think the building permits are in there, but we don't even have those in MLS.
Right on your iPad.
Right
or
there.
iPhone,
Right there. No, wait. We said 280 was our limit, and this one's at 310. Can we afford it? Well, there's a mortgage calculator built right in. This thing does it all.
Oh, nice.
So fun. I guess the disclaimer with any mortgage calculator is it's only as good as the data you input, and you always need to get professional advice. When they say that the rate went up from, what was that, 4.41, 4.40 to 4.41.
That was the jump last week.
Ooh, what a jump.
Yeah.
You have to know there is no one perfect rate that everyone qualifies for. So you do need to speak to a professional.
But the idea that it's right there at your fingertips is cool.
Oh, right there.
Yeah. I mean,
because
yeah.
sometimes you and I both had this experience, Joe, where somebody will get to where they're feeling a little stuck. They have a list of have-to-have criteria, right? And you can put all that into the app, into the RE/MAX Properties app that you download from the App Store. You can put that criteria in. But the thing to keep in mind is when you find that you're unwilling to compromise on the main level office or the fireplace or whatever it is, and you're just not finding it in your price range, do the math on what that extra $20,000 will cost you per month. It might be less than a cable bill, and you might be happy with it.
Yep.
So that's when those on-the-fly calculations can be really helpful.
Yeah. Well, this thing is exciting. I mean, and how long have we been working on this?
Oh, a long time. Yeah, it's been a year, and I swear it was fall. So it was either fall of a year ago or
2 years
before.
ago.
I've lost track.
Well, so the public understands, a company getting an app is hard. I
Yeah,
mean, it's just
huge development.
It's huge, and we're lucky we've got friends in Denver that already, have had their app, and they're sharing their expertise with us and getting us up and running with our app. And to have a real estate company app on the App Store is, free for you to go get and use is phenomenal.
It is.
We're just so excited, and this is actually the announcement.
That's right. This is it.
RE/MAX Properties does have an app.
Joe, and there's so much versatility. Everybody listening should just download it and start playing. So let's say it again. You go to the App Store, either on your iPhone or your iPad. Yeah. You download the app, which is Remax Properties by Home and Do, and all you have to do is type in Remax Properties and it comes up. Click on it, install it. The code is results. You need to use our code to get in, and it is free. The code is results. It will ask for your email address, and it will send you an email to confirm, and then you will be ready to search. So here's the cool thing, Joe. What if I wanted to move from Briargate to the Highlands in Denver? I want to start scoping out the scene down here. I'm not sure I trust my realtor. I don't know.
No.
I want my own data. I want to know.
Well, here's how that works. I mean, obviously, you've got to hook up, get a referral from one of our Remax Properties agents to a good agents up in the Highlands area. But the cool thing about this is you can do all the searching for the Highlands on our app.
Yes, you can. And that was my point. You can search here and you can search there. And it was mean to say I don't trust my realtor. But everybody feels like maybe they want more data than they're getting. So if I wanted to scope out what are my neighbors' houses selling for, right? Hold up the iPad, point it at your neighbor. It'll tell you how much their house is. If there's a sign in the yard, it'll tell you.
If it's listed,
Yeah. So, we've all had that neighborhood curiosity. What are homes going for in my neighborhood? Works.
Well, and from what I know, because I have a son that lives in the Highlands, they might pull up the prices of Highlands and run.
What does that mean? Oh, run where?
Away.
Huh.
The prices up there have gone up.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. And Denver, of course, is a hotter market. Kind of more buyers. Not enough listings.
Yep.
Multiple offers. But that's neither here nor there. It can help you
you can
figure out wherever you want to go.
You can take this app on the road.
Yeah.
You can. If you were in Cherry Creek part of Denver and you wanted to whip it out and use your phone or your iPad, it will work in Denver.
Ride neighborhoods, and then you work with your realtor up there that knows the values and let us refer you to somebody really good.
But the app still works. That's right. So go to the iPhone or iPad App Store. Yeah. Type in Remax Properties.
You just go to the App Store.
You don't have to have on one of those devices.
Yeah. I see.
Can't be on your Android. Well, of course, they don't call it an App Store.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not till
Coming
May.
soon.
So type in Remax Properties. It will say Remax Properties by Home and Do. Yep, that's the one. Click on it, install, and the code is results. You're in as soon as you confirm in your email.
That is incredible.
So you and I were talking earlier, Joe, about why not drive all over town and call on every sign, right? Wouldn't I rather just work with a listing agent?
Nope. Well, first of
right.
all, the listing agent represents the seller. You need a buyer agent to represent you. A lot of times that's the best way to do it. But moreover than that, you want to work with a professional that can guide you and help you negotiate for you, be your advocate. Mm-hmm. And when you're doing it the hard way of calling off every sign, it's just, first of all, unfortunately, some people don't call back. It just takes a while to get the information, where this kind of thing is instant. Mm-hmm. And then you can come up with your short list of 6 or 8 that you want to see.
That's true. You can save your favorites in the app.
Yes.
Yes.
That's my point.
Yes. There's another really hilarious thing that this does, Joe. If I were to set it, you were talking about Somerset area as your example, right?
Yeah. Somerville.
Yeah. Is that right? I don't know what Somerville is.
Somerville's a section of Briargate that's just, built in the late 90s or mid 90s.
I'm going to have to go look because I thought it was Somerset. So now I'm all confused. No. All right. So the cool thing is you set up your criteria. 4 bedrooms minimum, right? 5-piece bath, whatever it is. You set up your criteria. Then you can change the setting to the drive-by setting. And so as you're driving around town, there's actually a voice, and you can choose the voice. Kind of like a TomTom, those where say, turn left at this, So the voice will actually, call out to you that there's a house, you've just
fits that criteria.
Yeah. And there's all, there's a cowboy voice, and there's all kinds of really funny voices in there.
Hi, cowboy. It's time to pull over.
Slow down, buckaroo. There's the house you wanted. And do you remember there was like, that is the house you wanted. Stop the car. That is the house you wanted.
That was good, Amy.
Really, really fun.
That was good.
So not only fun, but easy to use, and all the information is there. And you started out by talking about Zillow and Truly and some of those national platforms that don't tend to have current data. This one is current. Every 15 minutes, the feed is updated from our local MLS.
I love that.
It is awesome. So go.
You know how valuable that is, Amy, because if you're out with a buyer and you're looking, and you know, some of these people come in, they got 4 days, 3 days to buy a house.
Yeah.
And they're on their shopping trip, and you need to be organized as a buyer agent. That, you know, calling all signs don't work. You need to have a buyer agent that's got it all organized. Click, click, click. You're going through houses. Well, how cool is that you could hold this up and get the next one around the corner that just came on the market 15 minutes ago?
Yep.
Hello.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas you may have missed it totally because you go back to the office and start looking around, and then it shows up, and maybe you see it the next day, and by that time it's got an offer on it. I mean, I don't know.
Sure. No, you want that. You want that voice. Hey, go pull over. Go check out that house.
That was amazing. That's phenomenal. This is Real Estate on I-25 Talk Radio with Joe Clement and Amy Lassen from RE/MAX Properties. RE/MAX Properties is a sponsor. 4 offices, Tenderfoot Hill Street, downtown South Tejon, and 1740 Chapel Hills Drive, and 1761 Lake Woodmore Drive. KCBR Radio, 1040 AM, 98.5 FM. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
Don't need no credit card to ride this train.
Oh my God, she knows the words. It's Huey Lewis, 22nd of August.
Power of love, baby.
Power of love. Hey Lee, when we end the show, let's put BB King on.
Is the heart.
Find me a BB King to end with it. August 14th concert at the World Arena. So it's nice how we blend community events in with the new latest technology in real estate called the RE/MAX Properties app.
Yes. So I want to do it again, just in case somebody just tuned in.
Yeah, because this is, and then we hope a bunch of RE/MAX Properties agents are listening and they can get this down. All right. What do they do first?
Okay, so the RE/MAX Properties app is the coolest, most thorough, most fun, most accurate way to search for properties. It just is. We've looked at the other ones. Realtor.com, Zillow, some of those are coming out with apps. And of course, it's a sign of the times. Everybody's got an app pretty much. Well, that's not true. No. It's only the big guns have apps. Yeah. But we're finding that those apps aren't any more current or accurate than the stuff they have online. And this one is current to 15 minutes.
They don't get the download every 15 minutes.
Apparently not. Well, and then the other thing is, even if they do, they have data in there that never gets removed. So they probably have lots of current data, but they just have excess that's not. Does that make sense? Yeah.
I don't know.
So we don't have junk. You know, it's not garbage in, garbage out with our app. So if you want to use the RE/MAX Properties app to search for homes anywhere, well, pretty soon it'll be anywhere. Right now, it'd probably serve you best in Colorado Springs and Denver areas.
Front range.
Yep. It won't be long before you can take it on the road. But for right now, go to the App Store on your iPhone or your iPad and type in RE/MAX Properties, and it will pull up RE/MAX Properties by Home and Do. And you click install, and you agree to the terms.
It's free.
It's free. Does not cost a penny. You do need a code, and the code is results.
Cool.
Yep, put in the code results. Then Home and Do will email you to confirm that you really did want to download the app, and you're in. You can search for properties all over El Paso and Teller counties, and even up above us in Castle Rock, Denver areas. You can save your favorites, and there's so much fun functionality in there. So easy and so cool.
You know, as an agent, you're walking through a home, and we just had this happen the other day and we actually sold the home with this video. We took a video.
Yeah.
Reagan did it. Great job. Edited it and sent it to a buyer. But you can take your iPad or iPhone and hold it up and video the kitchen, for example, or the master bath, for example. And then there's a way to turn that into an email and push send, and it just instantly you're standing in the house, and then your client who's back in, Des Moines.
So our agents can do that for their clients.
Yeah. No, this is the point, is that as an agent, you have so many tools in this little thing that you can use to better serve the customer.
Of course.
Your buyer.
So that, Joe, you're bringing up a very, very good point. So we keep talking about somebody who might be here already and ready to drive around and look for houses. What if they're not here yet? That's absolutely right.
Yeah.
So I, as a realtor, could pull up the house that I think is perfect for them. Mm-hmm. I could attach it, and I could do a video right there on the spot. They'd have a link to all the current MLS data, the full property description, and the room dimensions and everything, and the video I did for them.
Well, here's the great thing about the video. It's going to have audio.
Yeah.
So it'll be your voice saying, this kitchen is awesome.
Yeah.
It's got, granite and Viking stoves or, whatever it's got. And you could be telling them all about it. Oh, look at the walk-in pantry as you open the pantry door, And so...
What about the linen closet, Joe? Are you going to do a video?
I hate linen closets. Talk about linen closets. I've seen 4,000... No.
He was kept in a linen closet as a child.
That must have been... I just had it happen this week where I'm looking at a fairly expensive house and walking down the hall. And this is the linen closet. And I went, yeah...
I think it's a little bit funny that you hate this so badly because as much as I love my classic home that I bought, it has extremely small linen closets.
See?
And so whenever you tell me about how stupid it is to have a big linen closet, I think, I'd kill for a big linen closet.
All right, I'll change my attitude. I've just seen so many of them.
Yeah.
And people do think it makes a difference in selling houses.
Well, no.
It makes no difference.
Yeah. I see now that's my soft spot. Now I want to talk about the things that do and don't matter.
It's not the linen closet.
No, I had a disagreement with a client the other day. She said that the nearest sold comp had new carpet and hardwood, but she has 5 bedrooms, so hers is worth more. It was the same unit. Right? I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, that was hard. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Let's see what the days are going to end up on this contest. The new carpet and hardwood is going to win. Believe me.
For those of our listeners who are not professionals, we're chuckling at their expense, which is really not fair because we do this day in and day out, and we really do know. But the thing that the app can do for them is give them so much more data because the way they're going to make quality informed decisions and learn some of the stuff that we already know is to have all of that at their fingertips.
At their fingertips.
Absolutely. So please download the RE/MAX Properties app from the App Store.
Yeah.
Use the code RESULTS and it's yours.
And RE/MAX Properties agents that are listening, you need to go in there and just start playing with it. We got classes next week.
Yep.
The learning curve on this is maybe
about
an hour.
5 minutes. There you go.
Maybe, with an hour.
How long did it take us this morning?
No, it's 7 minutes. But maybe an hour will get you really trained on this quickly, agents.
Sure.
So you'll be able to explain it, use it, have your clients use it, and you're off and running.
Oh, yeah.
And something else? If you're thinking about listing, this is a great tool to be working with us on because you can drive around your neighborhood and see everything that's for sale.
Absolutely.
Push the button, there it is, all the details, bedrooms and bath square footage, and you can see what your competition is.
Can you imagine how it would feel to walk into an open house and have a realtor offer you access to this?
It's phenomenal.
You walk out of there with so much more than a flyer? Good golly.
Yeah.
Your weekend just changed dramatically.
Yeah, and the people walking into open houses are usually those that don't hook up with a buyer agent, and they're calling off signs, and they're driving neighborhoods, and they're going to open houses, and they're doing it the hard way.
Well, they're doing it the hard way, and it's they're not getting all the data.
Well, no. If they really engage with this app, they can still drive neighborhoods and do a lot of stuff on their own. You said earlier that people like their freedom.
Yeah, of course.
And then you get with the agent and say, these are the 6 we have chosen.
Stop the car. That is the house you wanted. Stop the car.
You got that one down. I gotta tune in, and then next week I'll do one of those. And so pretty soon people will hear all the
voices out of the RE/MAX.
I know there's the one with the cowboy.
Search.
I forget what he says.
I forget what he says too. That's the reason I went with the other one.
Buckaroo or something.
Yeah.
Hold on, Buckaroo. There's a house for you here.
That's right. That's right.
I'd say, isn't that technology amazing? It is moving so fast.
Well, it is, and I think that's kind of overwhelming to most of us. Please don't tell me there's something new. It's too hard.
One of our 60-year-old agents told me, he said he heard that at the sales rally on Tuesday when we announced this, and he just put his head on the table and wanted to cry. He said the table next to him was all these 40-year-olds going, yeah! And the table beyond them were the 28-year-olds going, oh, my God! And the 60-year-olds were going, really? I got to learn another thing?
Tony says I'm right. It's Somerset, not Somerville.
What? All these years I've been calling it Somerville. I'm sorry, people of Somerville.
Somerset.
It's 400 homes in there. Somerset.
You just apologize to the wrong people.
I'm sorry. Gee. Thanks, Tone.
Yep, Tony, thanks for having my back there. I appreciate that. No, my goodness. And I understand that. I'm not a huge techie, Joe. I never like it when I have to upgrade my phone. I don't want to learn a new stupid thing. I don't. But this one is so simple. There's 5 buttons.
Yeah.
Let's see. Listings, favorites, map, okay, mortgage. There, done. Click, click, click.
Yeah.
So easy.
Yeah, and that's for the consumers too, not only for our agents, but for the consumer. The learning curve is
it's going to be easy.
Fairly quick.
Go to the App Store and type in RE/MAX Properties. Click install and use the code results to get the RE/MAX Properties home search app.
Where it says code or access code or something like that, you click in, or you type in results.
Results. That's right.
All right, well, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. This is Real Estate on I-25 Talk Radio. RE/MAX Properties, the home of the RE/MAX Properties new app.
Yeah, baby.
It's the sponsor today. 4 offices to serve you in beautiful Colorado Springs. 540-HOME is the phone number, 540-4663. HomesColorado.com is the website. So we want to wish the Sky Sox good luck tonight in their home opener.
Woohoo!
If you don't have anything going tonight, get out there to Sky Sox the stadium, and support the Sky Sox right here in beautiful Colorado Springs, our AAA baseball team.
Yep.
And Josh Rutledge and a lot of good guys on that team from the Rockies. We'll see you next week, everybody.